I broke up with my boyfriend because he had no ambition or drive. Then I found out that he's secretly rich. He could have mentioned it during our break to save our relationship. Now he's ignoring me, and it makes absolutely no sense. I am 26 and have been dating Will, 27, for 10 months. I met him on New Year's Eve. We exchanged numbers, scheduled a coffee date, and have been seeing each other ever since. He's tall and shy, with long thick hair like Eddie Vedder. He lives in an older house by himself and drives a 1997 Toyota. He dresses very casually. I don't think he even owns a collared shirt, and all his clothes are minimum 1 or 2 years old. For income, he told me he ran a few websites and picked up piecework as a session guitarist. He is also very frugal. He never took me out for fancy dinners or anything. In the beginning, it was always coffee dates, walks, hikes, etc. If we go out, he insists on pre-drinking and refuses to buy drinks at a bar. Most nights he was content staying in, watching Netflix, and playing his guitar. I never outright asked how much money he made, but given his lifestyle, clothes, furnishings, etc., plus the fact that he rarely worked, I assumed it wasn't much. I would lightly prod him with questions about the future. If he had any career goals, he would say that he saw me in his future, but also he was happy the way things were. I have social media and I'm on it every day, usually when work is slow. Lately, my news feed has been filled with my peers getting married, buying houses, having babies, and other various accolades. I can't help but feel jealous by this. It seems like everyone but me is making significant gains in their lives and relationships. 3 weeks ago, after seeing a girl I knew from high school buy her third property with her husband, it felt like my relationship with Will was juvenile and had no future. The next time I was over at Will's, after he served me potato soup for dinner and was downloading a documentary for us to watch later, I ended the relationship. I was perfectly honest about everything. He was a great guy, I loved him and his personality, but I felt he lacked career/life ambition, and we wanted different things for the future. He sat and listened to everything, seemingly unmoved by it. When I finished talking, he said fine by me and asked me to leave. I went to hug him on my way out. Instead, he just guided me out the door and slammed it shut behind him. With prior boyfriends, we'd still talk or text a bit after we'd be broken up. Sometimes we'd even still hook up. I don't know, I've just never had a bad breakup and always try to remain on good terms. I haven't heard a effing word from Will, even after texting him multiple times and calling him once. I saw 2 of Will's friends at the gym today. I went over and made small talk, asked how he was, etc. I tried to explain myself, saying he was a great guy, but our views on money and the future didn't seem to mesh. To this, one friend chuckled to himself and walked away. I asked the other friend what the F that was about, and he says, "Yeah, we heard." The thing is, Will's loaded. He inherited his grandpa's land, which is leased to oil and gas companies. I've seen the quarterly checks he gets, and they're more than my yearly salary. Good luck getting him to spend it, though. He has a if it ain't broke, don't fix it type mentality. Just look at that piece of shit he drives. This has completely baffled and upset me. I dated him for 10 months when I thought he was penniless. Proof I'm not an effing gold digger. I am a 26-year-old woman who needs to be pragmatic. I can't just indefinitely date someone with the future being so uncertain. He could have said something, anything during our breakup when I was explaining my doubts about our relationship. Instead, he said nothing, and now he refuses to talk to me. It makes absolutely no sense. I just feel so low right now. If a man with disposable income meets a woman he likes, doesn't he want to treat her? He said he saw me in his future. Why didn't he care enough to share these things with me? He could have easily kept our relationship alive by being forthcoming. Someone please help me make sense of this situation. Best comments. When he was a poor bum, you broke up with him because he had no ambitions in life, but now that he's a rich bum, you're saying that you could make the sacrifice and stay with him even if he has no ambitions in life. Gold digger. Out of curiosity, did you not make enough to support the lifestyle you wanted? If not, isn't it your fault for not being money/career motivated enough? Consider this. The relationship is over and you're upset because he didn't tell you he had money. If you had known, you would have stayed with him for that reason alone. I'm sorry, but you're a gold digger. Holy shit, you sound like an awful person. Essentially, if he doesn't spend money on you, he doesn't deserve you. However, if he opens his wallet and shows that he's willing to spend money on you, then you would stay with him. And yet she says that she is not a gold digger. She has stayed with him 10 months. She definitely earned a payday.